Hi, and welcome back to the Arsenal defender transfer news today. This is now brought to you because Jurrien Timber's news has just broke, of course, the ACL injury that he sustained against Nottingham Forest, a 2-1 victory at home at the Emirates. So Jurrien Timber is now going to be out up until February next year. So what does this mean for the likes of a Cedric, a Rob Holding, and most importantly, Kieran Tierney, who is edging closer to the door? Now, Kieran Tierney wasn't in the matchday squad for Saturday, but now this news about Jurrien Timber coming out, this could change everything and the landscape for Arsenal's next transfer targets. But what we do know is this. Arsenal are prepared to add another left-sided defender to their ranks before this September the 1st transfer deadline after losing Jurrien Timber to a serious knee injury. The Dutchman sustained the issue in a 2-1 victory over Nottingham Forest on Saturday and is now expected to be out for a lengthy period of time. Now, we do know Arsenal are linked to Aymeric Laporte from Manchester City as well as João Cancelo. But we do know João Cancelo has already agreed personal terms with Barcelona, and the two clubs continue to negotiate a deal for the Portuguese left-back, whose relationship with City boss has deteriorated last season before his January loan switch to Bayern Munich. Now, Arsenal have, already taken in Zinchenko and Gabriel Jesus from Manchester City. Now, everyone thought, why the hell would Pep Guardiola do that? But obviously, Guardiola had plans already by bringing in Haaland as well. So he thought the surplus of requirements, they're not going to make Arsenal stronger. I mean, we're talking about Arsenal here. Where have they been? They're not going to challenge. Little and lo and behold, did Guardiola know that Arsenal would push City to a almost title, but City won the treble in the end. But Arsenal also keeping their eyes open and casting their nets far and wide. Now they're also going to be linked to the likes of Carl Walker-Peters from Southampton, who has, of course, we know, Premier League history. They went down, but he's up for debate that could be coming into Arsenal. Now, could that be a good move for us? I mean, we know he's quick as well, he's direct. But he has got those Tottenham links, hasn't he? Who knows there? And then you got Timothy Constantine from Leicester, who's also gone down as well. Now, these deals, they could be done from as little as 15 to 25 million. Just depends on how good these teams are going to negotiate. They know Arsenal's position is going to be quite weak because they're looking for a defender. Whereas Arsenal were not looking for a defender, I reckon they could have got these deals done for at least 15 million. But if Arsenal are desperate for him, then these two players are the ones to look out for, who are more likely a destination to the Emirates rather than a João Cancelo who wants to move from the Premier League, go to the nice climate of Spain, Barcelona, and go there. But an Aymeric Laporte has also been linked as well, and I don't think that deal could actually happen. To me, he's injury prone. Yeah, he's a good defender. But what's Arsenal going to pay for him? Are they going to pay the 30 million? Because City paid nearly 50 million for him when he moved to Manchester City all those seasons ago. So right now, it's going to be a tested time for Arsenal and Mikel Arteta. How are they going to reshape the team and how are they going to re-perform? Because Zinchenko is constantly injured. Ben White can't invert. Tomiyasu can't invert. Tierney can't invert. So they are the modern day fullbacks who like to bomb forward, overlap, whip some crosses in, which Arteta, I guess, has been trying to come away from. They wanted to add in an inverted defender who can come inside and also add support to the midfield as the team looks to move forward as well, which Zinchenko does very well. Now, Zinchenko should be back very soon. He has, entered back into full-time training along with Gabriel Jesus as well. So another injury-prone player. So Arsenal are still looking to move on, as I keep repeating this. Cedric, along with Pepe, along with Rob Holding. Balogun looks like he could be making his move to Monaco for close to 50 million if Arsenal can get those figures from them, which they actually and truly should. They shouldn't actually just give and say, okay, well, let's take 45. No, stick to your guns, get the 50 million, then maybe reinvest those figures back into a player, whether it's going to be a wide forward on the right-hand side, like a Kudus from Ajax. That would Arsenal fans would just be enjoyed if that deal could happen. But Arsenal still need to recoup some money at the same time. Looking at terminating Pepe's contract right now, as it seems that he could be off to Turkey. But we just don't know. But what we do know is this, that the Arsenal defender transfer news today consists of this. Jurrien Timber is now out with his ACL injury. That could be up until February. Kieran Tierney, that needs to be held. They need to retain his services. They really and truly do. Don't offer a new contract. Keep him up until next season and then maybe look to offload him from then. Cedric needs to go. Rob Holding needs to go. They need to find them a new home. Lokonga could be going out on loan to either Burnley or could be other clubs. They need to get him gone as well. They're going to keep El Nene. They need to get one more midfielder in, I would say. One more striker in, one more wide midfielder, and we may look to get in another left-sided defender. That's what they're saying, a left-sided defender. Who knows? Gabriel could be going to Saudi League. That was the other reported news that came out today that dropped. A bit of a shock, but I can't see it happening. Yes, they may talk to Gabriel, but Arsenal are not going to sanction that deal at all whatsoever. They'll be left too short after this Jurrien Timber deal. So anyway, what's your thoughts? Do you think Arsenal should sell, though, Gabriel, get some money in? What's it, 70, 80 million? That's what I would be commanding. Maybe close to 100 million. If I'm being honest, you want Gabriel, I'll part ways for 100 million. Because I think there's other defenders out there that can actually do a better job than Gabriel. I think he's very rash. You know, he doesn't. He's very, very rash. And the last game I was at, which was the Emirates Cup, and I was calling him, my God, I called him the Socrates of today's football. But Gabriel, to me, he's very rash. Sometimes he doesn't think too well. He's very strong. He's quick, but his thinking process when he's always going touch tight, constantly. And so he scares me next to Saliba. That's just my thoughts. I don't know what your thoughts are. But if you're new to the show, like, subscribe, turn that notification on so you don't miss a show every time we upload. Thank you for watching. That's the update for the Arsenal defender transfer news today. And we'll be back very soon with more updates. Have a great day. See you later.